Hey, hi, hello, new month. That means time for a new sticker, which also means this month's sticker is Pokemon, and specifically Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, which is why we are Pokemon and not Pokemon trainers. So this month I decided to kind of tap into Pokemon that would fit me and Annie's designs more than what would have rather had been our favorite Pokemon, but also kind of with it depended on really between me and Annie, because with Annie I kind of leaned more into her favorite Pokemon because she is a dragon, and not gonna lie, all the dragon Pokemon, I don't think I could have cohesively incorporated her design without it looking a little weird, in my point of view, in my personal taste. So I went with her favorite Pokemon, which is Eevee, and I went with making her a shiny Eevee because shiny Eevee is like white-ish, off-white color. So yeah, I went with Eevee for her, and for me, I initially wanted to go with Slowpoke, but I felt like Slowpoke didn't really fit my design, and it would have been very incohesive. It wouldn't really hit the mark for me. So instead, because my design is based on a sheep, I went with Wooloo. Yes, Wooloo. Which, in the grand scheme of it all, I could have went with Mareep, but I feel like Wooloo was more... I feel like Wooloo, I think, is cuter. Not because it's a ball. Yeah, it is cuter because it's a ball, let's be honest. But I think it was easier for me to incorporate aspects of my design into Wooloo more than it would have been for Mareep, because I could have incorporated the space, like the pastel sky hair, into the little braids that Wooloo has, which I did, and I put the little star clips on the braids, like I did, so that it still reads as a Pokemon, but also reads as my design, as my VTuber, as me, if you will. I really liked how the designs came out. I think they're really cute. I think a little bit later in the video you'll see I just ended up designing 2 more designs for the sticker. I ended up designing Gumbo and Chris. And for Chris, I kind of still also made him an Eevee. Mostly because Chris's favorite Pokemon is Leafeon, if I'm not mistaken. And Annie's is Umbreon. So that's also kind of where I went with it. With like, oh, they'll both be Eevees, but then when they evolve, they're into their favorite Pokemon. Yada, yada, yada. It's cute. And with Gumbo, his design is a slime boy, so I went with Goomy, because Goomy is slime. I could have went with Ditto, but I didn't want to go with Ditto. Ditto was kind of too basic, in my opinion. So I went with Goomy. And it's months like these where I really like the sticker design that I wish Annie didn't lose her footage for making the sticker, because it's so good. I think it's really cute, and I wish you could all see her making it and hear her thoughts about her decision with making it and designing it. And I hope our patrons love the sticker, because I really do. The sticker this month is one of those months where you guys kind of get 2 for 1, because it's you'll see at the end of this video, because I'll show the sticker, but it's really cute. I love it so much, and probably one of my favorites from this year alone, because I really think Annie really cooked with this one. The only thing I noticed which isn't really anything against it. It's really more I myself also forgot this. I thought the game was a little older. I thought Mystery Dungeon was on the Game Boy, but it's not. It's only on the Game Boy Advance. So when you get the sticker, there is a Game Boy, but not a Game Boy Advance. So that's neither here nor there. That's why it's more Pokemon-esque sticker. It doesn't matter. Pokemon was on the Game Boy. Who cares? We love it anyway. Anyway, I hope you all love the sticker as much as I do, and I can't wait for you all to receive it, and I can't wait for the months to come. Thank you for watching, and you know what? In the comments, tell me what your favorite Pokemon is, and why. And if you were, or alternatively, if you were in Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, what Pokemon would you be as Mystery Dungeon Pokemon guy? Sorry, Annie usually does the question, not me. But it's just me this month, so this is what you got. Anyway, thanks for watching. Bye!